Hey there, my friends. It's your friend Kevin here with the 7 day outlook for, let's see, Monday, the 15th of August, all the way through to the 21st of August, 2022. Um, it's good to be back here with you. Good to be doing this 7 day outlook. I do miss doing the daily deeper dives, and I've been going through my noggin to see what I could do on a daily basis to stay connected, to give you something inspirational, positive, because it's kind of how I start my day is with meditation. Although on the last 2 weeks I have been working steadfastly on my house, mostly outside, landscaping, hardscaping, putting a retaining wall back together, and just cleaning up muck and mud and clay and all that from when they dug a trench, put it back together, dug it up again, put it back together, seed, straw, the whole 9 yards. So this is another reason why I've sort of spent the summer doing some major household work, but that's enough about me. What I thought I'd do right now, though, is go through my process of giving a little outlook of what we've just done and then shuffle the cards and see what comes up for what is about to happen. Let's get right to the cards. So this past week we started off on Monday over here with clear, cancel and delete. Then we had healing energy on Tuesday. Then we had holy love came up on Wednesday. Let's move this. And then Thursday, take charge and action. Friday, inner child healing. Saturday, honesty and communication. And Sunday, yesterday, was opportunity and change. So I'm going to put these back in the deck and just give them a good shuffle. Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, spirits of all realms in all places, thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I ask that your messages for all those out there be positive, specific, and give us all something that we can plan for and focus on that is of a positive ilk. Reveal to us what we need to know and let us have something upbeat, something joyful, something happy, the truth of what we need to be aware of. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to take them off the top of the deck, and this is how I do it. This will be the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Turn them over. So on Monday's card, we have courage and bravery. This card always reminds me of Joan of Arc. Walk and begin the week with that attitude that no matter what comes up, we are going to face it and we're going to be brave about it and we're going to look at it as if we have the strength of the universe, which we do, on our side. Anything that you want to accomplish, any obstacles of resistance that may or may not show up on Monday, you've got courage, you've got bravery, and you've got spirituality on your side. Meet it with the conviction that it deserves. On Tuesday, we've got the power of the universe, in particularly holy love. Holy love shows up to remind us that angels, ascended masters, even the love from the ascended, those who have gone before us, that have passed into spirit, is around us, reminding us that no matter what, love is everywhere. Just have to trust and believe it. On Wednesday, we have the sacred plan. Now, I'll share with you what I believe about the sacred plan. There is the plans and the intentions we put forward, And then we set in motion a vibration that allows the universe, our guides, our angels, our those in spirit. We set them in motion to make that happen. Just because the plan doesn't necessarily unfold the way that we expected it to, it does not mean that it's been forgotten. It doesn't mean that it's not ever going to happen. It doesn't mean that we can just say, well, there we go, none of my prayers were answered. What it means is there's a sacred plan for all of us. The key is to keep the intention alive, to keep the feeling of what you want to have happen, and let go of how it's going to happen. Let go of the details. Let go of the what must it mean, what must it not mean. And all of that second guessing is linked to the ego and it's linked to the fear. But because we're here in physical form, everything we put out there has a vibration and will manifest. So the sacred plan is the plan that all of the powers of magic and manifestation put in place, and that comes up for Wednesday. So on Wednesday, watch to see what is unfolding and be perfectly okay with how it's unfolding. On Thursday, look at this. Transformation pops up. That means the sacred plan just went whoosh, wallop, here you go. You stuck to it. You got brave on Monday. You knew that the holy love was there on Tuesday. You stuck to your sacred plan on Wednesday. And on Thursday, whoosh, bang, wallop. Here you go. Have what it is you want. On Friday, we've got strength and guidance. Sometimes we need to go within so that we do not go without. And sometimes looking at the strength within is tapping into the guidance. So I would say that following the angel's acknowledgement of Wednesday and your emotional, physical transformation that's taken place, we get to strength and guidance, which really just talks about basically understanding the power that we've got within us and how resilient we are. The capacity to rise above any challenge, the capacity to dig into divine intervention and know that it's taken place. Whatever's going on in your life, proving that it's a learning curve. You know, I keep saying growth is absolutely messy, but it's necessary. And your soul craves it. We're always craving something bigger, something more, something else to happen. So what this card is saying on let's see, Friday's card is basically saying that we're becoming more and more aware of what it's going to take to fulfill the purpose that we've got here, and what takes us away from joy. So this is the strength and guidance, is how far we've come, what we've done, what we're digging into. The angels are encouraging us to recognize that feelings that are coming up are guidance, it's growth, and they'll help us understand the steps that we need to take to move us forward and line us up with our purpose. That comes up for Friday. On Saturday, well, surrender came up in the reverse. That just means I've got to spend more time talking about surrender. You know, it's easy to get stuck in the same old. And what I want to say about surrendering is it's a spiritual practice and it's not easy. You know, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, the loved ones who've gone before us and got up out their body, they continue to work in our favor with their miracles. And usually when we give up and we give in, all of these things unfold with ease because we move into a state of trust. So call back the power, stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles that you've created, the miracles that you truly deserve, the blessings and the gifts the universe has for you. Take time to realize that for you to be helped, you've got to let go of the need to control every single detail of what's going on. Hand over your concerns, your worries, your anxiety, your depression, and the entire situation over to your spiritual allies. When you do it, you give permission, because they need permission, to the angels and the beings of light to swoop in and help everything transform. If you find yourself having challenges with letting go of the reins, well, there's a part of you that's still stuck on resistance, and you're not willing to receive help, and you're not willing to receive miracles. Hand it all over. When they say, what was it say? Let God take it. Give it over to God. And some of you don't believe in God. Well, okay, fine. Call it the universe. Call it the ethers. Call it Harry Potter. But Saturday's energy is about letting it all go. Sunday, here we go. Another one upside down, which means pay more attention to it. Pay particular attention to Saturday's surrender and Sunday, cut the darn cords. It is time to cut the apron strings. And sometimes, what I find about cutting the cord card, that's a week from yesterday, is they're energetic bonds that bind us to people, situation, places, stories, depression, anxiety, worry. All of those things are energetic cords. And they're different types. But in this one, they're connected to situations or people that can have negative and draining effects on us. So if you've been pumping around with a story that just won't stop, you've got to cut the cord. It keeps coming up because you haven't let it go. Again, it's about surrendering. Interesting that we surrender to give our word over to the universe, and then we have to cut the cords. Sometimes, too, we create negative situations when an expectation or an outcome of something didn't quite turn out the way we wanted. That's where control comes in. So this is an important time for you to release any attachment to people, places, situations, outcomes, stories, garbage, rubbish, or anything else that would be limiting your experience of joy. Let the angels wrap themselves in love so you can enjoy detaching yourself really and truly from all these things that let's go over this one. There you go. It's better. Oh no, there, that one, that's better. I like this camera better. The other one is MacBook camera, makes me look pink. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm being a little vain here. But so cutting the cords just really means leveling up to something better. Here's my thought on this. There are those who resist transformation and change. They're not up for it. And really, all I have to say about that is they truly want to transform. The desire is right in the pit of the belly. The soul is saying, yes, we want to change. We want change. But the fear, which is really in this egoic, it's a bit like ego gas, it just won't stop because it's what we know. It's what we feel safe with. It's what is the same old, same old. Get up at the same time, go to bed at the same time. And you've noticed over a period of time that becomes a regular habit. And the ego gets to dance with joy to keep things regular. But after a while, these energies of transformation, this energy of growth starts to tug and tick and go and wants to start looking outside. We get bored, we get complacent, we get and then you start doing the finger pointing. Now, I'm not saying you do it, I'm just talking in general. Finger pointing, blame, shame, all of these things are linked to fear. If the ego gets its way, and oftentimes it does, if you're on here and you're listening, somehow or another, part of you is saying, oh, yeah, that's right. It's right. We cannot see the clear pathway forward because what we've already come through has been littered with stuff that we've had to get out of the way, right? That spiritual closet that we have to go through, all the debris we created, or debris, or however you want to look at rubbish, dump it, get rid of it. We've already done that. And it seems like work, like I've talked about me this summer with the mud and the digging and the trenches and the sewage and all this. I was asking my spirit guides, okay, could you please tell me what in the world was this lesson? Why in the world was I dealing with this for most of the summer? And the clear message I got from two of my friends that are now in spirit said, well, you really had to get rid of that. And literally that. You had to stop the slop and get rid of that. So all of the stuff that started with me washing a book in a washing machine led to the discovery that drain fields weren't working, led to all these other things. I know I won't go into those details. There'll be a video on it, trust me. All to reveal the transformation that I was going through, had gone through, had done, and that I was having to learn to streamline the rubbish and for all eternity let it go. Resistance is the unwillingness to change. That's ego. That's fear. That is, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Embracing the new, even though these things pop up and we're not expecting it and we're holding on to the railing like this is going to be crazy. Just get that excitement of saying, when things begin to come apart, things come off the rails, things don't work quite right, we're reaching for, looking for, asking for, and grabbing a hold of things to keep us stable and steady. No, relax, let go, and trust. It's really difficult to trust because let's face it, people, every time you turn on the nightly news, the morning news, listen to somebody, read a newspaper, they are telling you not to trust anybody. They're telling you that somebody else is in trouble for something. They're telling you that some other government official lied to this government official, and they're telling you. That is crazy. When I look at that now from this seat, and I see the madness and the mayhem that gets created by all of that gas, God knows what, it's nuts. A few weeks ago, we were dealing with it's $5 a gallon for gasoline. Well, the prices of gasoline is like underwear. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. And it's come back down again. It'll go back up again. It'll come back down again. But know this, there's some money in fuel. There's money everywhere. And this is the other fear. People are fearful that they won't have enough money. There won't be enough to go around. I'll never be able to pay my bills. Well, guess what? You've been paying your bills. You've had enough money to go around. You went to the store and bought whatever you needed to buy, and you got it, and you liked it, and you had whatever you needed. There is always enough if you trust that there is. But what we want is this safety net. Well, you've already got it. You just don't believe you have. You just don't believe the safety net's been there all the time. Never went anywhere. When you have faith, doesn't matter what, it's all good. That's when things get a lot easier. That's when you remember, oh, this is an easy thing to do. And that's what this week coming up is about. Know that you're safe. Know that things are working in your favor. Give up the resistance, surrender to change, and it's all going to be all right. Even when you don't believe it is, I have those three things I say. When the disaster happens, I'm fine, everything's okay, and from this, all good things happen. I'm fine, everything's okay, and from this, all good things happen. So, that's my little nugget for you for this week. Have a good week. I'll be back soon. And just keep the faith. Lots of love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, pass it on. Bye.